Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know I suck at YouTube, but anyways, let me just go ahead and get started. So for today's look, I'm using the ILUVSARAHI and Colourpop eyeshadow palette through my eyes. And I'm starting off with the color Euphoric. But before all this, of course, I prime my lid with concealer. So what I'm doing right now is really just tapping in the color onto my crease, sort of. And once I have the color packed on, then I'll start with the blending as I'm doing now and just really trying to blend out that color and not make it look, just trying to make it look as seamless as possible. Just make it look more blurred out. You know what I mean? So, how have y'all been? It's summer now, and I just can't wait to go on vacay. Okay, back. So now I'm just adding a little bit of translucent powder on my brow bone just to set that concealer that I hadn't set yet, and then just blending it so it doesn't cover that color, just blending it out or whatever. So now I'm going in with the color Divina because this is going to help us define that crease more. So whenever we cut our crease, then it'll pop more. Y'all, I'm so sad. I honestly, like, I filmed this tutorial like a few months ago, many months ago, and I can't find this palette anymore. Like, I know it's somewhere, but I can't find it. But okay, anyways, again, like I did in the beginning, I'm packing on the color before I start buffing it out. And notice how I did that kind of like wing at the end. Since the crease is kind of like a wing, kind of like an eyeliner, I'm trying to really, like, keep that also with the eyeshadow so it all like comes together, because if you just do like your eyeshadow like just curves, or I don't know if you understand, but yeah, if you don't do like a little like wing, then it's just not gonna go with the concealer. Like, once you cut your crease, if your crease is like, pointing out as a wing and your eyeshadow is not, then it's going to kind of like just not look good. Sorry, that was a bunch of jibber jabbish, and I'm just too lazy to repeat it and fix it. But you see what I'm doing. So there's like a lot of, I guess, blending and intensifying in this look. Like, I cut a lot of footage where I was like intensifying this crease with this color because it was just so much, and I had to, like, make it as short as possible. But yeah, so there's just like a lot of blending and deepening that crease so that your cut crease pops. So now to cut the crease, I am of course applying concealer onto my lid, looking up, and that kind of tells you where your cut crease should end or whatever. That's kind of where your crease should be at, And so yeah, you're just gonna follow that line with your little concealer brush. And this may take a while, just depending on your practice. I still struggle with it many times, but yeah, so I'm cutting my crease, and I'm just doing like a regular cut crease to start off. So yeah, I take a while with this. I like try to do my best to make my cut crease as sharp and straight as possible, because y'all know I'm a perfectionist. But okay, so sometimes I mess up, I'll go too high or something, or I need to intensify it more. So what I'm doing right now is I added a little bit more eyeshadow with a tiny brush, and then just go back in with the concealer, just to cover that little area that I added more eyeshadow on. And I keep adding concealer as I need while I'm doing a crease, so like concealer dries out. And now I'm starting to do the little wing, and this is kind of hard because like I have to look at my other eye to try to make it as proportional as possible, and it's kind of like doing an eyeliner. So yeah, so you're going to end up with that weird pointy crease. And now going in with this beautiful color Mesmerize. It is so pretty, you guys. It's like just so pretty. So I like to apply like pigments and like any foil eyeshadows with my finger first, like on the lid, and then for the area where like the crease is cut, to be more precise, I use a little brush, just to cover that line. And yeah, so I'm simply just covering my whole lid or the area that I cut with that eyeshadow. And I just really like to, you know, cover as much as I can, like on the top part, my cut crease, because sometimes you can be left with some like empty spaces, and so I try to do my best to cover those areas. And when I get to the wing part of the cut crease, I apply the eyeshadow like softly, so I don't put as much force or pressure like I do like on the lid area, because you just want it to look, I don't know, that's just what I do. So now it's time to blend out that corner. So I'm going back in with Euphoric, and you're just kind of gonna create like a gradient effect, which is basically what you do with cut creases. So I'm applying that like midway my lid, then going in with Divina again and applying that to like the very corner of the end of my eye or whatever, and just blending it in with Euphoric, and just doing your best to create that gradient effect. And here I'm still intensifying that color. I'm sorry that I covered this part, but you can kind of see. And then I try to intensify it on the top of that wing area too, to really make that wing cut crease part pop. And for eyeliner, I'm going in with my favorite Inglot gel liner number 77. And if you want to see how I do my wing, you can look at my previous videos. And my dumbass put this upside down, but the brush that I use for my eyeliner is the Morphe M250-1. And to complete the eye look, I applied these beautiful lashes by Berenice Makeup and the style Agatha. Thank you so much again, Berenice, for sending me these gorgeous lashes. They just made the look so much prettier. And so this is the completed eye look. I'm sorry about the light change. I didn't like the lighting that I had done before. Ya pa que, right? Like after the whole video. But anyways, I just like this lighting so much better. I feel like this really just kind of shows more of the colors. But I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry that I suck at YouTube, but I promise I love sharing all of my techniques and just sharing how I do my makeup with y'all. Love y'all. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, comment, show me some love, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.